had a lot of tough stuff in the news, so it's time to lighten it up a little bit with comedians from the Comedy Cellar. Sean Donnelly, Tom Thakkar, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and so for people who don't know, it's over at the Rio Hotel Casino.
It's at the Rio. We're doing 2 shows a night for the rest of the week through Sunday. It's an amazing club. Yeah. It's based off the club in New York City, which is like basically the premier club in the country. Like it's a legendary club that any comic will tell you is the best club in the country. So they just took that concept and brought it to Las Vegas and set it up perfectly. It's an intimate, you feel like you're in a New York City comedy club.
And Tom, for people who watch the HBO show Crashing, it's essentially, that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah. So, and you'll see a lot of the people from Crashing there,
You'll see a ton of the people from Crashing there. You'll see Greer Barnes, you'll see Pete Holmes, you'll see there's tons of great drop-ins and stuff like that.
That's great. Well, and during the commercial break, I was sort of asking you guys, is there something special that you're here to promote? And it's just laughter and generally having a good time. And you can do it right here in Las Vegas. You don't have to hop a plane to go to the Comedy Cellar in New York City.
No, you don't. You have the access to a New York City comedy club right here in Las Vegas.
And you also have what we call the good guy deal, where you get.
What was this? Is that your mafia?
This is like, this is my. I propose that was my maiden name, the good guy deal. So $25 for locals. You charge more if you're not local to get in, and I'm not going to give you a quiz on pricing, but at the same time, it's one of those things you can't put a price tag on having a good time, but yet it is affordable fun at the Comedy Cellar.
And you're right. Like people know way more about stand-up now because of Crashing, and like we were just talking before the break, and like people just will say stuff. People think they have all the inside baseball info on stand-up now. Like, there's a thing called the light. When you're supposed to wrap up, you get the light. Now everybody and their brother will tell you, that's the light. They know it.
They think they're experts.
They know it. It's like, all right, take it easy. You watch one episode of Crashing.
Now you know what a light is.
There's got to be some dangers of the job, though, in Las Vegas. Tom, do you have like a heckle story that you can share that was like out of this world?
In Vegas, it's not been so bad.
That's good.
Yeah. I've had some not in Vegas, but my name used to be Tom Brady, and so I would get heckled with that all the time. Yeah, I had to change it to my father's name, but people would just start booing me as I walked on stage. Like I had a host one time intro me. Have I told you this story? I had a host one time intro me with it was in Indianapolis, Indiana, where the Colts play, and he goes, he starts off my intro with, "Hey, we all love the Colts, right? And we hate the Patriots." And they're like, "Woo!" And then he goes, "Who is the lamest dude you could think of who plays for the Patriots?" And they all yell, "Tom Brady!" And then he just goes, "Yeah, here he is!"
And they all started the real Tom Brady? No, like, Tom Brady was moonlighting as a 25-year-old comedian?
You're not going to believe this.
Sean, what about you? So you're saying that people pretty much behave themselves in Las Vegas, which is nice to hear, but what about a heckle story anywhere you've been in a club in America or beyond?
I have a preemptive heckle story. People will do this thing to you that this is a warning to everybody out there. Don't do this. People will come up to you and they go, like, I did a show in Virginia once, and this lady comes up and she goes, "You're the guy." And I go, "Yes, I'm the guy." And she goes, "You better be funny." You better be funny is the worst thing you can tell a comedian. And she goes, "Are you funny? You better be funny." And I go, "No, I'm not funny." And then she goes, "Really?" I don't know. And I go, "I'm really not." And I spent there for 5 minutes convincing her I wasn't funny. And she went and got her money back and she left.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm here to attest these two are truly funny. Just a sampling of what you'll get.
I'm definitely funny.
At the Comedy Cellar.
That's a really funny thing to do.
Gentlemen, thank you both for being here. And I can't wait to see you guys on stage over at the Rio.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and we'll be back right after this.